Jelly deals. Hi, y'all. Welcome to the show. Today I'm going to relay my experience of trying raw oysters for the very first time. So let's get to it. Now, I've always eaten seafood. I love seafood. Seafood is one of my favorite food groups. But I've never tried raw oysters. I've never been too fond of raw seafood. Like sushi, I never really liked sushi or eating anything raw. I like my food cooked. So when I was offered the chance to try raw oysters, I was kind of skeptical. All right, here's the said oysters. Now, with oysters, they often serve some side things like garnishes you can put on your oysters. So, like salt or pepper or lemon or crackers. So, I chose to use a lot of lemon on my oyster, kind of to cover the taste. But I hear the taste is part of it, so I didn't want to do it too much. And then, of course, I added some salt. And I got my oyster and placed the oyster into my mouth. And I heard the best way from other people to actually eat an oyster is to slurp it up. So I got the oyster and then I slurped it up. Once I chewed the oyster and swallowed it, and it went down my gullet, the oyster was actually oddly satisfying. I've never experienced a taste quite like a raw oyster. I've eaten cooked oysters, like I've said before, but those had more of the seasoning on them that kind of covered the taste of the oyster. And I'm sure cooking the oyster, you do lose a lot of the raw taste you would get if you were to eat it like a seabird straight out of the ocean. But you know what? The oyster was very good, very delicious. I would rank it a 10 out of 10 on my experience level.